Hey, welcome back to DJ Talking Nerdy. If you watch the other video and you're here, welcome back. Either way, I'm going to do a deep dive on these two Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City trailers, and let's just get into it. Okay, I thought they were good. I'm going to really go into it now. All right, come on. All right. So I started. If you watch my other video, I started with the second trailer that looks like it's probably the import trailer, the one that the overseas trailer, I should say. I mean, the subtitles are in American still, but I'm sure it's there so they can translate them. But I should have started with everyone complained. I saw tons of people bitching about the main American trailer, the first released official trailer. So I was like, oh, everyone was saying this one looked better. The subtitle trailer 2, we'll call it. So I'll watch that first so it doesn't you know, junk me up, doesn't put a bad taste in my mouth before, I go into the probably not so great trailer. The main American trailer is freaking great. It was awesome. So let's get into it, okay? So I'm gonna go with the main trailer first. All right. So that was the little preview. So we're getting in. Let's mute it, okay? So we can let it play and watch. So good old Claire. She looks to be the main character. So I thought they'd really do a because the way the world is right now, they want strong female characters, and that's fine, especially with this because Resident Evil's been doing it for years. People bitch and say there's no good female characters. We'll go back to I think it was 1996. It technically came out, maybe. I don't know. I could look back on the OG, but then I'd have to. It'd take a minute. Anyway, I think it was 96 came out, and Jill was the main campaign you were to play was Jill's. Then they made Resident Evil 2. The main campaign you should have played was Claire's. And then they had Chris and Leon's, who were they weren't shorter per se, but they were the Jill and Claire were the ones you were meant to play. I would always play the Leon and Chris, of course, because I was a boy, and that's how my brain thought. But they've had strong female characters forever. Ripley, Claire, Jill, eventually Sheva, and other great Ada, who I we'll have to see if she's in here. Anyway, so we're following Claire. All right, she looks to be the main character. So they're setting this in '98. I kind of do wish they would update that, but then again, you have all cell phone technology that you have to explain why it doesn't work and stuff. Anyway, all right. So what I've read is that, and this may have been in the original story. I can't remember if Claire and Chris are orphans. They're adopted, so they were kept in an umbrella foster care system. So that's why she's like creeped out. So I'm betting that she's going to be friends with that Lisa Trevor or whatever, and she's going to be like, she disappeared long ago, blah blah blah. And so she's talking to Chris, and Chris doesn't believe her because maybe he didn't see anything when he was little. The priest was worried about Chris, and Umbrella was worried about Claire. Just making a joke. I'm Christian, I'm allowed. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So right now we have stuff like Project Veritas and the whistleblowers and all the pharmaceutical stuff going on that's very scary, like Resident Evil right now. It's probably what makes me paranoid of the vaccine and every mandate and all that stuff going on. But you get her, she is sent a tape, which is cool. It's 1998, so she sent a VHS, so we get all the creepy quality of this guy who is a conspiracy theorist. You see all the yarn and stuff. And he's got stuff. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the Ben character that Ada was dating too, to get information. He was like he was a scientist, but he was a whistleblower, a leaker, to tell him about stuff. So he's telling Claire to get back there. Maybe they were in the orphanage too. He ended up working for Umbrella and stuff eventually. That could be a cool story thing. I gotta say right away, this story, for one, it follows the games. We can tell that already is a huge check mark for me. That puts me more than 50% in. That's a 65 right there. I'm in. Okay, you got me in the theater. All right, and then the story development is good. I mean, you can tell the writer cares. Okay, so that was Let's take a step back. An umbrella is a shelter from the storm. So that is son of a bee sting. That was Birkin, who I used to call Brinkin all the time. That is Jill. She doesn't. I wish they would have just cut her hair shorter, but I guarantee we're going to get a Resident Evil 3 of some kind. I don't know if they'll nuke the city by the end of this movie or what, but we'll get a Resident Evil 3, and I go watch. She'll cut her hair. Watch. That's why she's got long hair now. So that's fine. And I think in the original, technically, she does have longer hair that's tied in like a tight ponytail. She just wears the beret for the whole game, so you can't tell. But very beautiful actress. She's tough from what I've seen. She was Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp, which she did fine in that. That should be Wesker. I'm pretty sure Tom Hopper, I think his name is. All right, and that should be Lisa Trevor. So I'm guaranteeing she was in the orphanage and was taken away. They're going to mess with her story a little bit, that she wasn't the daughter of an Umbrella person, or maybe she would always play with the orphan kids at the Umbrella Institute or whatever. And then one day she just went missing. We get the full on wreck. Like everything looks like the game. It's so freaking cool, man. So cool. Lisa Trevor, Raccoon City Police Department. I wish I had a better like stop thing. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so let's talk about let's get it out of the way. All right. Yeah, well, maybe I could just drag it. That's better. Yeah, he doesn't look like Leon. Okay. Leon is probably my number one favorite Resident Evil character of all time. I absolutely love Chris. He's like right behind him, but Leon is the man. It looks like he's got the bruising from a bite. So I believe in the new remake and everything, he's bit, and he's not the virus. Some people are just immune. Like some people, COVID hits. It doesn't mess with them at all. Like, okay, it's in your body now. Your body doesn't react to it. It's just there. This could be the case. Sorry, we're going back to the race swapping. This kid's a good actor. I know. I was reading. If you look, I have another video of a deep dive of the director talking about stuff and casting him. I know that I've seen him in other stuff, and he does have that charismatic smartass like Leon is. So he does fit. Like, I mean, he's literally is a Leon type. He does not look the Leon. I mean, he's an Indian guy with the last name Kennedy. It can happen, but it's Leon Scott Kennedy, the whitest name ever. But I mean, it can happen. You know, he's a handsome guy, so girls are still gonna they're not gonna get the Leon video game in real life look, but they're gonna get a handsome guy. So, and I think that's one reason a lot of ladies like Leon is he's built to their liking, I guess you could say. But yeah, he, from the little bit I've seen in this, I know the guy in other stuff. He does have the charismatic, smartass, kind of brush it off your shoulder, like scared but focused, kind of like Hicks' character, but he's a little more tongue-in-cheek, goofy. You know, he is scared when it's scary, but he can kind of keep his head during crazy situations. So, which is another reason I think Leon survives in general. But I'm cool with him. And I am a huge Resident Evil fan, like a nut for Resident Evil. It's probably in my top 3 franchises. And I don't know. I like the dude's look. I wish they would have kind of bleached his hair a little bit to give him not so much that they're trying to make him look white, but just that's like his style, almost like a punk, not like a pinkish or anything, but just like lightly feather. I don't know the coloration things, but either way, he's cool. I like, and I can't hate that the actor's pretty down to earth in real life from what I've seen. So, God, I'd love to hear his stories. He worked on Nickelodeon TV shows, so I bet you he knows some dirt on Hollywood. But yeah, so we got the Leon stuff out of the way. I'm cool with this kid. He's a handsome fella for the ladies, so that's good. And acts from what I've seen, he acts like a Leon type. So he can be a smooth, suave criminal, and then you know a badass shot when he needs to. So here, this thing looks like Lisa Trevor, and weren't there two? Lisa had a sister, and I thought one of them died. I wonder if they're going to keep both of them alive instead this time. So, and you have either just another zombie, or maybe the sister, or maybe the mother of. Well, no, because she's supposed to wear the mom's head. See the eyes and nose. She can wear anyone's face, I guess, if she wants. So we have this looks like the outbreak in the city, and the cops getting overwhelmed. Maybe some of the CGI shots are not very good. That's my biggest gripe so far is the CGI. So we have the truck driver that is gonna blow up in front of the store, and the store. Well, yeah, I guess it would be the kendo shop, but instead it looks like he blows up in front of the police station, which is good. It'll keep them trapped in there if they're already in there or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. Okay, so he's telling more. I like he's itchy. He's the one that ended up writing the itchy tasty, right? Yeah, itchy tasty, tasty. Yeah, itchy tasty. I'm dyslexic, so backwards, frontwards, all that stuff. And you see him picking at his neck. So yeah, so there's the that was that was the big scare from the first or second game. The arms through the window. That one got me. It was the first one was the dogs through the window. Then this one got me. Oh, I hate going down the hallway. So I wanted to talk about this too. It looks like Chief Irons is not a douchebag, which is surprising. This guy's a great actor, and I've seen him be able to. Have you ever seen the first Blade? This is the one vampire he keeps hunting and like cutting pieces off the whole entire movie. But he could play a good douchebag too. But he can play a good hero. Was it Gotham? I think he was one of the partners on Gotham. But it looks like he might meet his maker. Somebody was saying, look, the Irons has more Leon hair than the other guy. And they could have. They could have straightened Evan Jogi or something is his name. But it's fine. It's fine. Now this is like I was saying, the only bit that's really getting me is some of the CGI. Man, stuff pops so quick. I'll try to as best I can. I'm betting this is when he's going to meet his maker. That, or maybe Ada saves him here. So that's a good little shot. I'm trying to get to the. So that is Vickers, right? He's got the yellow. Now, does he die here? They could have cut to a whole different scene there. I can't see it transition so well. It goes so fast. Look, I don't know if you've noticed, but this is what there's like a ending scene to the first Resident Evil, and they're all in the office talking to Irons and everything, and he has that brown jacket like that. I wonder if it's got he's got like a Made in Heaven thing too on his jacket, but she better have it. All right, let's see. I mean, he looks like Chris Redfield. I really like Robbie Amell's he won't take getting used to, you know. Zombies at the fence. I don't believe you, sis, but I should. That's what's happening here. He looks just like Chris. Imagine the Chris from 8 too. Also, he really looks like him. I'm just driving off, Chris. You don't believe me. All right, S.t.a.R.S, report in, and then all the shit goes down. Check it out. He's in his vest, green vest. Awesome. Claire, I'm guessing at the police station. Yeah, because she's telling Leon to gear up and stuff. That actually looks like it could be, it looks like Leon loading the shotgun. And I like they have all the 1998 model stuff they would have. So Leon, yeah, getting the RPD gear. If you notice I guess you can't. S.t.a.R.S badge. Hope that didn't mess up my audio. All right, let's see. Got a chopper. Oh, this is them landing. So no Rebecca, then technically, right? Because she ain't in the chopper. Why would you take out Rebecca? What if they make her the star of 3? That'd be crazy. Or at least co-star. The mansion. Guys, I mean, like I said, I'm a huge, huge fan. This is just, it's so cool. It's so cool. He's a fantastic actor. I just watched him in Yellowstone, which is another great show. So cool to have him. It's good to have some good, you got to have some real good character actors, especially if you got a few that are just there to die, basically, like a lot of the S.t.a.r.s members are. You got to have some good people to kind of move the movie along. All right, we're going down into the probably the factory. Now I saw someone did a freeze frame, and it's the well, you can see there they're picking off the wings. There it was. Oh, this thing sucks so bad. Tell me a media player I should download so it's better. Oh, I got them. But the Ashcroft kids, right? Alexa, and I can't remember the guy's name. With Burke in there, was he the one experimenting on them? Either way, that's cool. Oh, so they must show them getting experiment. That's going to be rough. Oh, yeah, it says right there, Ashford twins. Son of a bee. What are they doing? Testing them. I wonder what this is going to be. Well, I wonder if this is going to be We Thought We Killed the Tyrant. It is a lot to put in both games into one movie. I will say that. Because now you're going to try to do... Well, I guess 3 and 4 could coexist together. I kind of always imagined they did when I was little. Dude, yeah, so look, Lisa Trevor. Yes. G-Virus. Yeah, because they get the G-Virus from her specifically, right? All right, Wesker. It's got to be the Tyrant. The Tyrant or Hunters are out, because look at the damage in here. Oh, no, that chopper could have just come in the window. Jill. I mean, she looks like she could handle herself, but I wish they would have just done something that more of the shoulder pad thing. Well, of course, the beret would have been great, too. Just a little something more. So I think that's Lisa Trevor through the years. We're going to see, like, recaps of that. Good tactical breaching. Fingers on the trigger, though. All right, sweet. Good S.t.a.r.s stuff. Redfield. Nice. Right in the main hall. Oh my god, it's so awesome, guys. All right, Claire. She's definitely the focus. That's the only thing I don't... Because you're cramming 2 movies together, you're not going to get equal time. You're going to get a lot of her and a lot of Leon just tagging along. You know, that kind of stinks. But hopefully they do a good mix, a good balance of everyone kicking ass, getting their moments. Chris, Jill, I'm betting they're seeing... Well, then again, they could just be seeing the mansion. Look at that! Look at that! That's exactly the mansion. It should be bigger, but then again, like, that's so much empty space in real life. So this is kind of a more appropriate size, even for a mansion, you know. So cool. So this must be the chopper coming through. This actor is huge, man. He's like 6'3" or 4. So he'll be cool. I wonder if they'll turn him into Tyrant. I wonder. That's got to be Vickers, man. How the F are they getting out of there then? Sorry for the silence. We get the turnaround. So that should be... it's not Richard. Damn it. What's his name? Kenneth. Getting his head ripped off. And that's Richard, I believe. Chris. So they're there together seeing it. Good zombie makeup, man. So is that the thing when it's eating him? Could be him by himself. I don't want to see what that is. You could kind of tell who it was. Gee, tasty. That's cool that they put it in there. Damn, she's at her house. Maybe she's just a zombie. Because sometimes they'll do that. They'll make... They'll make you they'll make a consistent zombie that you keep seeing over and over again. Like they'll make a unique makeup that catches your eyes. Like, oh, it's that one again. Oh, it's that one again. You know, she may not even be like a Lisa Trevor or something. She's just that one zombie we keep seeing, and then Claire takes her out here. You know, lots of zombies. So it looks like they get to see each other again before the end. Maybe he made it back from the mansion. Maybe everything's all over with. Did that look like a liquor tongue behind? Oh, it's the brass. It looked like the liquor tongue up here coming down the hall. It's the brass from the gun coming out. So who is he killing in there? It should be the one, the reporter. See, so the dog looks good but bad at the same time. He almost has like metal flakes, gold flakes here or something. I don't get that. But the movement, like the muscle movement and everything of the dog is fantastic. But it's like maybe it's before getting a gun. I don't know if he's trying to be quiet or just can't see, and then there's a zombie. Looked like he had a police badge on, so he could be a S.t.a.R.S member of some kind. Claire's shotgun and some others. I don't want to see whose face that was. I'm not going to pay attention too much. So we got the liquor scene, but with both of them, which is fine. So you got a little shoddy CGI. Why do Resident Evil movies always have shit CGI? When it gets to the ground, it looks good, though, because the director said they used a lot of practical effects. So once it hits the floor and we get, where's that shot? That's probably a lot of practical, which is cool, man. That's liquor. That looks like a liquor. Better have that tongue come out. All right. That's that trailer. Oh, yeah, they have a fan art contest, which is really cool. I can't draw very well, but I can color very well. So I think I'm going to do a video of me coloring some stuff. All right, so I like this combination of we get to meet the driver and everything. We see the dog. I used to live here. So she's coming to town not to look for Chris because of the mansion incident. She's coming because of this guy's tape, which I like that. So that's why they're in town together. So you kind of get to see each other before the chaos goes. You know, she's not just worrying. Because I was always kind of like, why don't they have everything blocked off yet? This is where my computer crapped on ripping the trailer. This is gross, super gross. And obviously it's one of the dogs that they get to deal with later. So this sounds like the woods sound like either more dogs or possibly hunters in the wood. If you're watching this, you know what a hunter is. So is Sony not doing this anymore? Didn't Sony own the contract? This is sad because he actually looks like he cares about, because that's Sherry, that's Birkin and Sherry. So we got see, and here he doesn't look like a douche. Like he's telling him to lock it down. He doesn't seem sinister, you know. He could be though. Leon's like the only cop that made it back. I wonder if they'll have, isn't the, what's the other black officer that's there that helps him? This whole town's been poisoned. I don't believe you. I've lived here for years. Well, he did join the Air Force and then comes back to town. So we're getting the main entrance, Resident Evil 2. Sorry, I'm taking a lot of this in too. See here, so he's effed. He's seen a lot of combat, it looks like. Son of a bee. So I'm thinking this is towards the end. He's got a lot of blood on him, which I imagine that's not it. This is definitely his. I don't know. It's probably somebody else's or something else's. I'm betting the tyrant's moving around by now. That other trailer didn't show Birkin, did it? Did it? Or did I slide through that too quick? I'll have to go back and look. Going through the mansion. They're going teams. That's good. I know they have that sequence where he's like, we should split up, but at least if they're 2 by 2. That's smarter. And good writing. He's busting some caps. Looks like they might have a little bit of strength too, which is cool. That's fine. That's so cool. Like, we're seeing everything. Now, these look like the new video game, the vials and stuff, and I'm betting Hunk's coming. This looks like the scene where Hunk could die. I wonder if that's going to end up being his wife. Well, no, because they show, yeah, that looks like her. Ooh, they got a crazy looking actress for her. Crazy Karen. So we'll probably see Hunk. I bet you we will, man. They're cramming all this stuff in together. Why not shove Hunk in there for 5 seconds? Yeah, see, so he... It almost looks like the G virus on him. Because he's got boil like the eyeballs and stuff. And the T virus just kind of rots you. See, and he's calling for help. I think Brad might fucking die right off the bat. That sucks. Even more stuff to go. Oh, is it not going to be in number 3 now? Got a liquor. See, the CGI there doesn't look bad. No tongue, the origin. Like, see, that's hopefully Hunk. That's his team, I guarantee, coming in to get the G virus. Oh, maybe is that him? Umbrella's going to destroy this place. So maybe he's been shanked by the tyrant and he's confessing now what they're going to do. Dude, like this, there's so much. We got Leon with the rocket launcher. Looks like they actually showed something blowing up. Truly want to get out of this town. I think that kid's good. Like, see, I don't think this is in that other trailer. CGI isn't great, but I really like the design. I really like that. It almost looks like a snake's skull. Like if you took the skin off and muscle off a snake, they have that. It's like a kind of rattlesnake look to it, which I think is in the new game. It is more so what they went with in the new game, that look. That look cool. The CGI, again, it's not great, but the design is really cool. Let's just hope they take a little time to do better renders on their CGI by the time it comes out. Hopefully, wouldn't mind if they even push it back. I want to see it really bad, but you know, give better CGI. I wonder who he's going to be, because they're in the mansion and that's a cop, so I'm guessing that's going to be some sort of Umbrella or S.t.a.r.s member. This looks great. Absolutely fantastic. So here I was wondering too, this scene, if it's Hunk's team coming into town and just killing along the way as they get to the factory. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to see real quick, does this show Birkin in this one, the monster version? I think they're big. Oh no, hang on. No, they did. Okay. How did I miss that when I was dragging stuff? But all right. Very cool. Rough CGI. That's my only complaint. Rough CGI, guys. Other than that, I think I think that looks pretty good. I guess I should end it, I could talk about this for hours if you can't tell. I'm really excited. I genuinely think this looks good. I'm very hopeful. I'm hopeful, but I'm scared too. Because this director's other movies are not that great. But the trailers look good. They got me. I'm hoping they don't mess up too much canon so they can't do a 3 with Nemesis. But we'll have to see. And that'll be crazy because wasn't the original Mila Jovovich ones, Nemesis came in the second movie also. So that'd be pretty funny. They better not force Nemesis in and Mr. X and Tyrant like all in. That'll be way too freaking much. Way too much. But what do you guys think? I want to have a conversation. Comment below. What do you think? You gonna see it? Is it look? You've seen the trailer now and you're like, no, I'm out. I'm sticking to the games. I am 10 billion, thousand, bazillion, trillion times more excited to see this than almost any of the Mila Jovovich ones. Maybe the very first when it came out, because I was hoping that there would be S.t.a.r.s members and stuff, but that didn't happen. Anyway, comment below, please. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. and I will talk to you when they release something else Resident Evil. All right, bye.